Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, the Hunt, and welcome back to the Baseball Head. Hope you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. So this is a day off for our New York Mets, our comeback kid New York Mets. Been playing great the past, really all season. But really this past week was one of the best weeks ever. Short of a World Series for us Met fans. As you know, they've been on the road for the last 2 weeks after they played that last game at Citifield on Sunday Night Baseball. They went to Atlanta and had an excursion, a crazy excursion to Atlanta. They went down there and they had to deal with that crazy hurricane. And another crazy hurricane, all souped up, all pumped up to hit Florida this week and probably today. But they were in Atlanta, and they told, well, we can't play the games. We're gonna have to go. Can't play. We played one game. Mets lost that game. Then all right, we gotta go to Milwaukee. So the Mets went to Milwaukee. They played a 3-game series in Milwaukee. They won the final game of that series, which basically put them in great shape to win the third wild card. And then all they had to do was win one game and a doubleheader in Atlanta. And of course, we know what happened. The Mets had just a spectacular, amazing, terrific, spectacular ending to that game where Francisco Lindor hit a home run in the ninth inning against the Braves. That sort of just pushed them into the postseason. And then, of course, they played the second game. Mets didn't care, and you could tell the Braves didn't care either. The Braves basically were shot after that first explosion in the first game of that doubleheader. And then the Mets went and played the next day in Milwaukee and had that great game in Milwaukee. Then they lost game 2. Late in that game was very disappointing. But the Mets have been taking hit after hit after hit. All season long, they've been able to come back. Then, in the top of the ninth inning, Mets down 2-0, or whatever it was, 2-1, 2-0 in the game against the Brewers. And Pete Alonso hit the biggest home run of his career. And the Mets went on to win the game 4-2. And it's put us into the divisional series against the Philadelphia Phillies. The Mets won the first game amazingly, an amazing comeback, and then they tried to come back. They played so well in game 2. Had so many comebacks. That amazing home run by Mark Vientos in the ninth inning, just incredible. Unfortunately, they lost on a walk-off, and a lot has to do with this running around this road trip, and of course the bullpen's been used a lot. Edwin Diaz has done over 100 pitches this past week. And it's probably a big reason why he was sort of gassed against the Phillies in game 2. But the Mets will be coming back home on Tuesday, playing at, I guess, 5:08, and then they'll be playing again 5:08 on Wednesday at Citi Field. And then if that happens, there'll be a game 5 on Friday back to Philadelphia. But it is going to be very exciting at Citi Field, as you know, because the Mets haven't been home in 2 weeks, and so much stuff has transpired in that time. People are just going crazy here in New York. If you're in New York City, or if you're in the city anywhere, or even in New York State, everybody loves the Mets, and everybody's going crazy. And everybody's just excited to see their favorite team, America's team, play again. Now, the players are excited to be back, and they talked about this, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but here we got Mets Francisco Lindor, Sean Manaea expecting crazy atmosphere as National League Divisional Series shifts to Citi Field. This is from SNY, of course. Mets Nation is going to come and bring a lot of energy and a lot of passion. Ain't that the truth? It's been 15 days since the Mets last played at Citi Field. Unbelievable. It seems a hell of a lot longer. And it wasn't just your normal 2 weeks, as the team had to scratch and claw their way through a grueling stretch to earn an opportunity to play in front of their hometown fans again. The Mets earned every bit of this playoff run, to be honest with you. They were 11 games under 500 at the end of May, early June. They were the worst team in Major League Baseball, and they've been the best team in Major League Baseball since. It took some late-inning magic along the way, but now we are finally here. After sleeping in their own beds, the Mets will play host to the National League East champion Phillies in Game 3 and 4 of their NLDS matchup, with a chance to clinch the series in their home ballpark. While it was a long and winding road, they are certainly happy to finally be back. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, Carlos Mendoza said as Mets manager. We had to go through a lot, but I always had faith in the guys and the players. We continue to believe. We took it one day at a time, one series at a time. That's what we'll continue to do. And tremendous opportunity to win a series and keep going. Mendoza did say, here we are back at Citifield. The fact that we're here and we have a great opportunity to not only be back, but play meaningful playoff games here in October in front of our fan base is exciting and awesome. I can't wait for tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The last time the Mets were home, they were hosting these same division rivals, and fans more than answered Brandon Nimmo's WWE-style call to show up and show out for their 4-game weekend series. It was the largest crowd in a 4-game series the Mets have ever had at Citi Field. It was tremendous. Backed by the rowdy energy of sold-out Citi Field crowds, New York was able to keep its playoff push rolling right along as they pulled out 3 of the 4 wins on their home turf. And now 2 weeks later, after playing some incredible baseball on the road, the Mets are expecting much of the same from the orange and blue faithful as they look to clinch a spot in the NLCS. Quote, I would expect it to be crazy, Sean Manaea said, along with the players adding that all the players have been talking about what it's going to be like. I was here in 22, and this place can get rocking. The last couple of games we had here were amazing. I'm looking forward to building off that energy. Now, I guess he was on the Padres at the time, I believe. I'm looking forward to it, shortstop Francisco Lindor added. I'm excited. I think Mets Nation is going to come in and bring a lot of energy and a lot of passion, and I'm really looking forward to it. Great. We're all looking forward to seeing you guys play. We haven't seen you here at home in 2 weeks, and you guys have been so great. Really, we're happy that you guys have played so well. I can't tell you. So many people over the years, we spent so much time watching the club, and we just want to see the Mets win. But to see the joy from everybody, from every fan, really, even fans that are prickly and kind of can be kind of a pain in the ass. Everybody's been very happy with the club, to be honest with you, and to see the team with the kind of energy and the love that they have for not only themselves, but also for their teammates, for the organization. I thought the video of Howie Rose being cheered on the plane after the Pete Alonso home run, I thought that was fantastic. Because Howie is a great broadcaster. He's a Hall of Fame broadcaster in the hockey broadcast wing in the Hall of Fame, believe it or not. He's a tremendous announcer and broadcaster. And to see them, the players cheering him after that wonderful call that he made on Pete's home run. Pete's very historic home run, I would mention and point out. But it is great that they'll be back. It's great that you guys come home, and I look forward to watching. And, of course, I look forward to people watching this video. I thank you all for coming by. Please, of course, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.